him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Schmack-a-macabre, it's time for the only news that matters. And Black Sabbath guitarist Tony Iommi has posted a New Year's message to fans and promised a long-awaited archive release from the band in the spring, while also stating that he's continuing to writing new music for future projects. In a 3-minute post recorded at his home in 2024 New Year's message, Iommi addressed viewers directly saying, "Hello all, I hope you had a great Christmas. We certainly have here. It's been good fun, plenty of food and drink. Marvelous, absolute marvelous." Then he says, "Last year when I did a message, I did say we'd have a box set of the Tony Martin fronted Black Sabbath albums. The Eternal Idol, Headless Cross, Tear, and Forbidden, right? And Cross Purposes." He didn't put that part in. But, well, now I've been informed that it'll be out in May. It's been held up with paperwork and legal stuff. But anyway, it's coming out in May now. If you're interested, I hope you are. Hell yeah, I am. And then he says, but it's been an interesting year this year. Great fun. A lot of different things happening. I've been working with the Birmingham Royal Ballet, and which was absolutely marvelous. And I mean, they've done such a brilliant job, and the dances are fantastic, and a lot of Black Sabbath fans checked it out, and they dug it as well. And also, he said he did a documentary for Sky, which was also very interesting. I'd done it at home and done some away, but it was good fun, and I had Brian May come up and work together and played together, and that was great. And if you can get to on Sky, you can get it on YouTube, so it is on YouTube all around the world. So there he goes. And he also said he played with the Hollywood Vampires, and you know, Tony's been doing some stuff, man. And he also recorded a song with the guy from System of a Down. And what I am looking forward to is the box set, finally. Now, it said they're Eternal Idols. As far as I know, I thought this box set was going to come out without Eternal Idols, because Eternal Idols was on Warner Brothers. And that I think you could still get without paying, you know, a lot of money. Unlike, you know, everything on IRS is extremely expensive to get online. And to have those all released, I hope it's going to be, you know, I already have Eternal Idols on vinyl. But hey, I wouldn't mind them putting Eternal Idols in this box set. I'd throw a couple more bucks if you, like, remastered it or some shit. I would definitely want to get that. And, you know, I love the Tony Martin stuff. And check out the Tony Martin interview I did with him on his channel a couple years ago when his last awesome album, Thorns, came out. I absolutely love that album. I think it was an awesome interview. You know, he talked about how Dio wasn't happy to see him backstage and working with Eddie Van Halen. And, it's just a bunch of crazy stuff that you should check out, man. But anyway, I'm definitely getting this box set because I love the Tony Martin stuff. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to rank the Tony Martin albums. All right, here we go. At the very bottom, Forbidden. This album's very weak. I'm looking forward to seeing what Tony Iommi does with this album, because it's supposed to be, he's supposed to fix it up, and I guess it's going to be, it better be part of this box set. That one's at the bottom. It does have some cool songs. I really love Rusty Angels. And that's a song me and Tony talked about in that interview, which was really cool. And all right, that's at the very bottom. Then next, I'm going to have to say Cross Purposes. Yep, Cross Purposes, I think it's a cool album. Not bad at all. Way better than Forbidden. But yeah, it's not as good as the first three on my top three on my list. And at number 3 would be most people's number 1. Headless Cross. I love Headless Cross. I got no problem with Headless Cross. Except that one song, Call the Wild. That blows. But I was fine with the rest of it. I love the rest of it. It's great. I just like the 2 above more. And at number 2 now, I gotta say forever, this has been my number 1. It's been knocked down a notch like maybe 3 years ago. Eternal Idol. Always my favorite of the Tony Martin stuff. I love the hell out of that album. But now I feel the one that I haven't mentioned yet is the best one yet. But man, this album is pure Sabbath. This has that Sabbath feel. I just love it. I love the heaviness of it. The Shining and Glory Ride and, Lost Forever. Jeez, man. Ancient Warrior. Oh, what an album. Yep, and the title track, amazing stuff. But now it's my second favorite. Yeah. My favorite now is Tyre, or Tyre, however you want to pronounce it. I love this album. Love it. And I remember when it first came out, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe it came out the same day as Judas Priest Painkiller, because I remember I bought them both on the same day, and I'm pretty sure I bought them new. And I remember when I came home and I put that on, I was like, whoa, this is even better than Headless Cross. I didn't think it was better than Eternal Idol. But yeah, I thought it was better than Headless Cross even way back then. But man, has this album grown on me? The Sabbath Stones. Just, to me, the best Black Sabbath Tony Martin album is Tyre. And I'm dying to get this on vinyl. Because that's the thing. I did buy all the Black Sabbath stuff when it was brand new, because I'm such a Black Sabbath fanatic that, when Eternal Idols came out, I got it right away. And the same thing with Headless Cross and Tyre and Cross Purposes and even Forbidden. I bought all those, I'm pretty sure, on the first week. Definitely on the first month. And I loved them. Forbidden was like, it ruined the long Black Sabbath streak that started in 1970. Because I love every album they've released. All the way up to Forbidden. I had no problem with Cross Purposes. And I was lucky enough to see the Tony Martin Black Sabbath one time on the Cross Purposes tour, because that's the only time they came down to South Florida. And that was an awesome night. It was Black Sabbath, Motorhead, and Morbid Angel. Awesome, awesome stuff. Awesome night. And I'll tell you something unique about that night. After that show was over, me and my friend Carlos drove to this club called Rosebuds, and we saw Jakey Lee perform. He went on super late, like around 12 or 1. And that was an awesome night. 2 shows in one night. Hell yeah. Anyway, hey, what do you all think about the Tony Martin stuff? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you going to buy it? Are you not going to buy it because you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. I like to... there's some people out there, believe it or not, that think the Tony Martin era is the best Black Sabbath era. And you know what? I don't blame them. It holds water to me. But, to me, the greatest Black Sabbath lineup is the 70s. But hey, when I hear people say, hey, my favorite Black Sabbath was with Dio, then, yeah, I can understand how people would say, well, my favorite Black Sabbath was Tony Martin. Personally, my favorite Black Sabbath was Ozzy. Then Ian Gillan, Born Again, is my favorite after the Ozzy stuff. Then, of course, Dio and Tony Martin. But I love them all. They all rule. And so do you. And please, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And thank you for watching the only news that matters. That's right. Subscribe, please. press that little notification bell, and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.